Looking going through the cable B stance, good morning. I find this is a really good hamstring and glute developer without putting a lot of pressure on the low back like you might get from more conventionally loaded ones. Now, part of the reason this is we're not going to be dealing directly against gravity. We're going with the cable stack, which allows us to manipulate the direction the resistance is coming from. So for this one, I'd recommend you set it so that the cable is at approximately the height of your hip. So I could actually probably go one notch higher with that one. So yep, now I'm pretty much spot on in line with my hip. And in terms of the grip, we can do it a couple of different ways. We can just hold on to it normally, move back a little bit further. But I personally like getting it against my elbows, similar to something called the Zercher squat. So we're going to be pulling back. That is considerably too heavy for me. It is quite a light movement because there's a lot of leverage applied here. Taking a couple of short steps back, then we're going to work into our split stance. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Now, I personally like to do this one with that leg fully extended. So really trying to draw a lot of stretch out of it, trying to keep as much of my weight on that front foot as possible, keeping my knee as straight as possible, keeping my chest up, then returning to stance. Sinking back through the hip, weight through the front foot as best we can, and driving the hip through, foot down into the floor.